In today's tech-oriented world, Mark, everything seems to move at such a rapid pace and it's often tough to keep up. Does LiveNation have a team working to find creative ways to use emerging technologies during concerts and festivals? Is this important, or does it boil down to an overall good performance at the end of the day?
Okay, so a couple of things there. The first is with regard to technology. I think you have to look at technology in two different realms, if you will. The first is technology in order to make good decisions. And that really is about data, about research, about the surveys that we're doing. And I see that all as technological advances.
But that's more from your business side rather than the consumer experience side.
Then you flip it over and you look at technology in terms of at the show experience. And there's a lot of things that we are investing into. The first and most obvious is the video support. When you walk into either an arena or, for that matter, an amphitheater or a stadium, the person who bought the ticket maybe late in the game, got that seat up in the 300 level, they absolutely want to experience the show as close as an experience to the people that might be down on the floor. We're moving away from a lot of the projector type video reproduction and into the LED. It's a heavy expense, as you know, from being out on the road. LED it costs a lot to ship it around. It costs a lot to actually put it in the venue. So that's important. But when you talk about new technology, there's sound, there's lights, there's the traditional stuff. Now let's get into the app. That's where kids are really enjoying the show. We've got an app for LiveNation that changes the experience for someone at a show. First thing that we do is...
is it available for iPhone and Android?
It is on both. And it's one of the top free apps at the iStore, at iTunes. I think what you'll find is the way our app works is a little different than a traditional concert goer might find on their other companies' apps. The first thing we do is we know when you arrive. So we've got you geo-targeted. Once you get inside a certain distance of our venue, we're able to start sending you information. We're actually sending information on parking these days. People want to know, I'm over on Avenue A, should be on Avenue B, should be on Avenue C. So we can actually...
So you give them traffic.
We do, absolutely.
Love that.
So we'll actually be able to, if there's an accident on a particular road or there's an egress or an ingress issue, we will actually share that information with the fan before they even get to the venue. We then, once you're on site, we can throw specials at you. If you're in the House of Blues, we might be telling you about a special drink opportunity that's going on in the club. Go to a particular bar, show us that you have the app, and maybe you get a special deal. When you're at the amphitheater, it's a larger scale, obviously, and we can't quite do the things that we do out in the amphitheater, in the clubs. But we will actually do some contesting during the intermission. A lot of bands like to put their fans in the front row, so they'll hold the first row, and the second row will be the first tickets to go on sale to the public. So we'll use our app to actually run some contesting where people can move from the 300 level of an arena or up on the lawn to the front of the house. So we'll use the app in that sense. We'll also use that app for different ways to tap into that fan on behalf of the band. There's a commerce aspect to it. So if the band is actually doing the recording of tonight's show, we're able to actually send them a push message as they're walking out of the venue saying, if you're interested in buying today's performance, click here. We will take them right into the band's commerce site and sell them the show, could sell them the new record. We've gone as far as to actually have our app send to people in the venue the set list as it's playing. Now, the interesting part about that was guys sitting in your seat go, well, wait a second. We're going to actually send them the name of the song. And what we found was, although we had the technology and it was available to us to send, whatever the third tune was of that Incubus set, we've got guys going, let's keep a little mystery in the show. Let's actually leave a little bit left on the plate in terms of let them figure that out. But we've done everything from push messaging on new albums being released, what the new songs are that they played, covers sending a message out to the house, letting them know that that was an Al Green tune, it was on such and such record, and it's a way to get that interaction going. So the technology, as I say, you can talk about the technology in terms of our research and our development and our decision making. We can talk about the traditional technology with these bands in terms of investing in sound lights, but the real technology is in our pocket. That phone.
I'll just tell you, and this is funny. You and I both I started off as a concert promoter too. And when people are coming to the concerts and paying good money, you want to give them a great ride. And when I see these things, all the technology that's out there today that can help you super serve your customers, and that's what all you folks out there that are in a band or thinking about being a manager, if you're lucky enough to get a customer or a patron, it's Masters time, we'll talk in terms of patrons.
Right.
You need to spend time making them feel good about being involved in your world. And so I hear these things and I just love it, the geo-targeting and sending people offers and stuff. And it's the kind of thing, frankly, from a manager's perspective, that companies like LiveNation need to do so that everybody's convinced that we're all on the page of serving the customers. Obviously, we all want to make some money, but you make money by having return engagements, in almost any business around.